The Bandit is one of the newest characters coming to Squad Busters. In this video, we're going to be talking about her stats, how you can unlock her for free, and what the process to unlock her is. Let's dive into it. So the Bandit stuffs your pockets with gems and gives more for busting monsters. She's going to be a rare supplier that will unlock through an event only. So we'll talk about how you can unlock the Bandit a little bit later on in this video, but first let's talk about some of her stats. And just a reminder that this is the developer build, so anything you see in this video is subject to change, including the Bandit stats and the amount of things to unlock the Bandit. We'll talk about that once we talk about how to unlock her, but just wanted to preface that for this video. So with the Bandit being introduced, there are now 28 characters in Squad Busters. The Bandit has a DPS of 180, which ranks her 7th amongst the 28 characters as a rare supplier. She also has 1400 health, which ranks her 10th amongst the 28 characters in Squad Busters. The Bandit does 117 damage per hit, which ranks her 15th amongst the 28 characters in Squad Busters. So she's kind of middle of the pack when it comes to her damage per hit. And it wouldn't make sense if a Bandit is slow, so her hit speed is actually very close to 0.5, which puts her 3rd amongst all characters in Squad Busters. The Bandit in her fusion form has 369 DPS and also has HP of 4900. Now let's talk about the Bandit's abilities. In the baby form, the Bandit will give you 7 gems when you open her from a chest. In her classic form, the Bandit will also give you 1 gem when busting big monsters. In her super form, she will give you 10 gems when opening a chest. And in the ultra form, it will increase the amount of gems given from busting big monsters to 2 instead of 1. So the Bandit shows up through an event that will come up in your plaza. You'll see the Bandit pop up in one of the corners and it'll say new event. You'll be able to tap on that and it will take you to this page where it will go through and tell you exactly what you need to unlock the Bandit. So the way to unlock the Bandit is going to be through a free event. The event will last for about a week. It is coming mid to late July. The aim date right now is July 22nd, but again, that is subject to change. So just make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on when the Bandit event is going to go live and what the exact details to unlock the Bandit will be. Right now, the premise is collect 100 gems in a match to earn a gem pouch to recruit Bandit, and you need 140 gem pouches. Those numbers are subject to change. As we've been told by the team, they are not finalized. So we're just going to talk about the general method. So basically it's collecting gems, earns you gem pouches. The gem pouches help you unlock Bandit. So you will be able to get Bandit free to play. If you happen to miss the Bandit event, the event will probably come back in the future. So the Bandit is only unlockable through this event. So if you want to unlock the Bandit, you have to play in this event. So make sure you're playing in this event and make sure you're subscribed so that you know exactly how you can unlock the Bandit. So that way you don't miss out on the ability to unlock this potentially exclusive event character. Alright, so now let's go through and play a game with the Bandit. So hopefully we'll be able to get her. We're doing double trouble here. Alright, there it is. There's the Bandit. Let's grab the Bandit. So we're going to get in, and there it is, 20 gems that we were able to get from the Bandit because she's in her super form, which does give her those 10 gems per spawn in from the chests. So Bandit, again, has a pretty high DPS. Has a good attack speed as well. She has one of the quickest attack speeds in the game, and busting big monsters right there, you can see that we were able to get some gems from her as well, just from busting these big monsters. Let's bust this boss monster, and you can see the gems spawn in from the Bandit herself. So that is going to be very helpful in all honesty. So just the fact that every time you bust some big monsters, which you probably should be doing anyway, you'll be able to get some extra gems from her, which is very nice. Let's go ahead and take this box. You can actually take one of that squad members down, and we're going to go through, take this, and honestly, let's get out of there because he's got some fusions that we do not want to mess with. Let's go with the Fusion Bandit right there, and we're going to go through and increase the attack speed. So bees change also. Now these bees will just survive with her for the rest of the match. Oh, we lost both of our chickens right there. Let's go ahead. Let's grab the heavies so we have some extra HP on our squad, because those heavies are going to be very helpful for us. Does it count? No. So busting big monsters from mortises, as we just saw, do not count, which is very good to know. That is very good to know. All right, let's grab medics here, just so we can heal up. We'll let Kaiju go through. And now we will take Kaiju down. So the Bandit, I'm honestly pretty big fan of. I think she's going to be a very ideal replacement, potentially, for traders. I think Trader, Goblin, Bandit will be a very farm-heavy comp. But the thing is, Bandit is actually pretty solid when it comes to a lot of DPS. So normally in like farming strategies, you don't really have a lot of DPS, but if you're able to get like Trader, Goblin, Penny, Bandit, like Penny's got one of the highest DPSs in the game, so you'll actually be able to get a pretty good amount of DPS when it comes to those units. So let's actually just take these guys down. Nice. Big takedown right there. Alright, let's see if we can grab a few more chickens. We have medics, so I don't really need that. Let's go ahead and grab the witch here. Also have the heal spell. Let's throw these skeletons down. And let's take that big monster down. We'll get some extra gems. So basically, I mean, just by farming monsters with Bandit, you're going to be able to get some gems, right? Because you're going to be able to get a good amount. Oh my gosh, the shrink spell. Oh, yo, we just deleted that squad. Oh my goodness. That was crazy. All right, let's grab the medic here. So now we have fusion medics rolling through. We're going to be able to get a lot of resources right there. Let's go with the Barbarian King and get this super rage spell. And let's just go for the kill here. Let's go ahead and super rage spell and just destroy with the bee here. Bee is just running around getting a bunch of damage. Let's throw that bomb down and try to take that. Oh my gosh, can we just delete this squad? Holy. Alright. I will say Bandit's pretty fun to play, getting those extra gems and everything like that from the farming. Very solid, very fun to play. You're going to be able to get a lot of gems and everything like that. So be on the lookout for Bandit, Trader, Goblin combos. I feel like that could be pretty deadly, but also just the Bandit as herself, being able to get those gems from farming monsters is going to be super helpful to get you that first place victory. So that is it for the Bandit sneak peek. And again, just as a reminder that anything you saw in this video is subject to change, so just keep that in mind. We don't know exactly the amount of gems it will take to unlock the Bandit, but we do know that an event is coming. The Bandit will be unlockable for free through that event, and you'll be able to get it during the event period, and it will likely come back in the future, but again, is only unlockable through that event. So let me know what you think of the Bandit down in the comment section below, and are you excited for the first free character that's coming into Squad Busters?